What's up, Spiderlings, and welcome back to our second episode in our Grounded series. Hello, Burgl. I'm so glad you could join us today on our adventures in the backyard this afternoon. So, the plan of action for today is we're going to carry out some of these quests of Burgles that he's given to us. We'll get them turned in and hopefully grab a few more. That will allow us to do some exploration around the backyard a little bit more. And then, whilst we're doing some exploration around the backyard, whilst we're doing some exploration around the backyard, we will have a look to see if we can find ourselves a permanent base location. So we'll just pick up this tape here.
Burgl transcription unit 87.9.5. Order number 1.
Robot, I need you to monitor these power fluctuations and inform me if they exceed acceptable limits.
Hello, my name is Burgl, and I will be serving you today. I specialize in cooking, flipping, and grilling.
Grilling? A feature useful only to your obsolete burger-flipping brethren now consigned to the scrap heap? I need you to monitor these readings, Burgl. And isn't it redundant to specialize in cooking and grilling?
Understood. Appending monitor power fluctuations to my prime directive list. Deprioritizing grilling.
Good. Now get on with it.
Reprioritizing grilling.
Sounds like Burgl's up to his old cooking. Yeah, so we'll just grab some bits here. In some more raw stones, so just want to grab that. The more raw stones we can get, the more items we can purchase in the shop, i.e. recipes and mutations. So we'll go through the mutations a little bit today, because hopefully we're going to get some progress on those. Now you may have seen this big tooth. Now this is a milk molar. Now these are used when we get the level 2 tier weapons.
Wow.
You see we need level 2 tier hammer. And basically we can then just crack those open. And they allow us to upgrade our personal attributes and also our carrying capacity and various other different bits and bobs too. So it allows us to have more mutations, etc, etc. So what time are we? 6 o'clock. Let's get ourselves top side. Open that door. Let's get ourselves top side. Those are the famous wolfy spiders. Now we don't want to be anywhere near this oak tree at night time, because the wolf spiders tend to like to come out at night time. And believe you me, as we are right now, we are in no position to be able to take those on right now. But we will. Oh, promise me we will, because we're going to need some of their items that they drop to get me one of my favourite bows in the game, which is the insect bow. And the sooner we can get them, the better, because that will allow us to take down the enemies a little bit quicker from a little bit further away. Now let's go to our inventory, because I think we are full. Yes, we are. Okay, so what can we... Let's eat some of these acorn bits, because we need some food. That will allow me to put the torch away so we don't burn the torch out. Okay, so I want to find a dandelion. Do we have a dandelion nearby? Yes, we do. As you can see, we haven't found the dandelions before, so we've got ourselves a new item we can take to the research lab. So we're just going to drop these here. So now I know I said we were going to do some questing and have ourselves a bit of a run around the backyard, but I have done a little bit of work in a creative world just off camera, so we can have a look to see if there's any places we could set up a base. And I must admit, I do like the idea of setting up a base on this fence post. Now this fence post is pretty close to Burgl, so we can go and visit him as and when we need. We've got the pond nearby, which is where we're going to be heading after we've been to the hedge lab. And it's quite central to a lot of resources. We've got the dried grass, we've got the clover leaf, we've got grass there, plenty of weed stems around. So I think this would make a very good place to start. So let's find buildings, stairs, stairs, grass stairs. So let's get some of those placed down. Just about there, I think. Need the one stem. Let's go and get some grass. We should be able to jump. Yeah. Okay. So what we might do is we'll just build along these fence posts. We might do a couple of bridges in between here and then have another room, bridge, another room, and etc. So whilst we're up here, let's just put down a couple of buildings. So we'll start with the lean-to, because we'll use that straight away just so that we can get through the night time nice and quickly. In fact, yeah, we'll go get that drop first. Now again, you'll notice as I'm running around here, you'll notice I'm picking up pretty much everything that I do see, because you can never have too many resources. I think we'll get ourselves these sprigs so we can build ourselves a roasting spit. So we'll get the roasting spit placed down. Roasting spit, you're here somewhere. There you are. So we'll pop that there. We'll also pop down a small storage basket because we're going to get rid of these so that we can put some flooring down. So we'll pop in some items in here. Sounds like we got a ladybug nearby. There she is.
Would be a menace boxing out in the paint.
So let's get some dry grass while we're here, so we can get that roasting spit made. Where'd the rest of it go? There it is. Get ourselves some sprigs. So today we're just going to be all about collecting up bits and pieces, getting ourselves a bit more established in the backyard. We're going to take these weed stems up the top so that we've got them up there ready to go. Excellent. Let's get you made. And let's get these meats cooking. Well, we could do with scanning the raw nap meat, so we'll cook that one, we'll cook that one, and we'll cook the aphid. Let's go and see if we can get to the research without being eaten alive by a spider. Now these acorns will respawn every couple of days, so they aren't a finite resource, they are an infinite resource. So don't worry about going around and collecting up all of them as and when you see them. Now we need to have our wits about us here, because this is where the wolf spider likes to walk. That wasn't where I wanted to land. So we're going to make a run for it. They like to come out of that little hole there, as you can hear. In fact, let's just watch and see if we can see it coming out. I think it's coming this way. Ah! No, 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 no. Oh, if only there was a bed down here in Burgl that we could sleep in. No, resource scan out this way. Now, it doesn't matter which one of these you go to, they're all dotted around the yard and you can use whichever one that you wish. So, your charges will recharge over time, and again, it doesn't matter which one you go to. They all serve the same function and they all give you the same result, so you get all of your different recipes no matter which one you use. It just saves you having to keep going back and forth to the exact same one. And I believe this should get us the next brain power level. Excellent job. So what have we unlocked with that one? Nice, we've got the grub armor now, which is fantastic. So we'll get ourselves a shovel made when we get back to where we've decided to set up. And hopefully we're not going to be trapped by the wolf spider, but it sounds like we are. Oh dear, this could be fun. Make a run for it, let's go. Oh, he's there. Run away.
Peeping goggles equipped.
Can we see? So that's where we're set up. Just see the side so you can. No, we're going to go for it. Oh, get back safe and sound. We can sleep and get through the night.
I'm ready to go home now.
Oh, he's very close to home. I hope this wasn't a bad idea. Yeah, so that little feature I just used there is the peeping goggles. So if you press the X key, it allows you to zoom in and gather information on all the different bugs. So you just press E to peep and you only need to do it for once for each one. As you can see there now though, we've now got the weaknesses on the left and it's what it's resistant to and how many of them that we've killed. So again, if you go into the menu screen, go into data, that gives you the creature cards. And we can see there that we have scanned the wolf spider. This is a ferocious hunter that prowls mostly in the central and westward zones of the yard. And it also tells you that it can drop spider chunks, spider fangs, and spider venom. So the spider venom is one of the reasons, and the spider fang is why we need to get some of these under our belt so that we can make the insect bow. But for now, Mr. Spider, I'm going to take my food, put the next load on. We're going to keep those two free because we want to use those to make the aphid slippers. So we're going to go to sleep. And this should bring us to a safe. So we should be a lot safer, and we can see the wolf spider there is still awake. So we'll just let him disappear. Excellent. We'll see that food is ready to go. Okay, so plan is we'll get ourselves set up here at base. We'll go and gather the resources to get that done. There might be a few more bugs that we can peep. In fact, yep, there is an Orb Weaver Junior just there. Super duper. Can we get those gnats? Are they too far away? Nice. Right then, let's go gathering resources. So we're just going to take a weed stem with us and go and see Burgl. Go head to the resource scanner, because if we scan the weed stem, it should allow us to make some scaffolding. So that should allow us to plan out our base structure a little bit easier. And also, again, it's going to get us some more raw science and some more brain power. So as often as you can, use the research stations to your advantage. The more raw science you can get, the more recipes and items you can get. Analyze you. That should give us a scaffolding, I believe. Yeah. We've pretty much got all grass stuff here, like the walls and the doors. gold graphite table, nice. And then yeah, we've got the scaffolding here so we can get ourselves set up. Base building. So we'll meet you back at the base. Right, so we're back at base now. As you can see, we've already got some blueprints laid down. These are just scaffoldings that we've just researched, and they just take the 2 weed stems and they go down just like so. This allows us to put down the grass floorings that we're going to need to put on top. If we go back into the crafting menu, go back to our floors, you see we can do the grass floors. So we'll put those down like so. We'll use the grass planks that we've got here left over. Should be able to build at least one. Nice. So what we can do is we can relocate you onto there. We can relocate you also onto there. And we can relocate you there. So the relocate was a nifty little feature that was added a few updates ago while still in early access. Now it was a bit of a pain that once you built something you kind of had to destroy it if you wanted to move it. But thankfully the community was listened to and they added in that feature for us so that we could just easily relocate items, and it made things so much easier to move things around and not waste resources again. So we want to put a couple of blueprints in here. So another little nifty trick is if you hover over where it's got the scaffolding here, if you click the middle mouse wheel you can now put down more of the same blueprint. So it's just a quick little trick to allow you to build the same items quicker. So what have we got here? We've got three. So we've got a 3x3. We've got one out there because we'll use that. We might build ourselves a staircase up there. And we'll use this one poking out so we can attach some stairs to it. Like so. So we've got ourselves a way to get in. Okay, so we're going to need the other scaffolding, which is the triangular one. Put that there. And put the stairs there. Excellent, so we'll have a quick free run straight up there. So we will recycle this one. That should give us most of the resources back. It doesn't give us them all back. So you can see we've got 3 grass planks instead of 4, which is fine. And now we can't get up the top. Well, that was clever, wasn't it, boys and girls? Right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get all this built and I'll catch you back once we've got everything in place. And this could be an incredibly brave and clever idea, or stupid. Yeah, pretty stupid. Well, as you can see guys, it is night time now, and we have got the first floor in, all the flooring is in, the scaffolding is in. Took ourselves the liberty of building the workbench. And the workbench is where we need to make most of our equipment, and we are going to use this to complete a couple of our quests that we have. There's a couple more up there that we can do, which we need the smithing station for, which we bought the research for from Burgl. So we'll get that placed down. Just there will do. We shall use the workbench because we need to make the brittle whetstone and the brittle plating. Now these are gained from breaking down marble shards and quartzite shards from the yard, and they are basically used to help upgrade your weapon, so they make them a little bit stronger than what they would be as standard. So we'll get these two made. So we've got the brittle whetstone and the brittle plating completed, and what we will do is we'll use those to get the smithing station up and running. You see we need another crude rope, so let's get some more crude rope made up. We've got plenty of plant fibre. There we go, we should, with the hold of one button. Smithing station complete. Excellent, so let's get ourselves some slippers made before the meat runs out. So we'll get the aphid slippers done. And we'll get those added to our inventory, because that's going to allow us to traverse the yard a little bit quicker.
Armoring up.
Pop those on. We'll have ourselves some food as we're running a little bit low. Let's take that one. Could do some water, so we'll take some aphid honeydew for the time being. We'll take one of those just to make some more space. Excellent. And the next thing we need to make is a slime mold torch. We'll get that made. And what was the other quest that we had? Another item we needed to make, I believe. The clover hood. Okay. So we're going to get the clover set done if possible. More clover leaf. More clover leaf. And more clover leaf. Okay, so we've got an abundance of clover down here. I don't hear a wolf spider. There should be more than enough clover to get this armor set made. Let's do that one, let's do that one, and let's do that one. Fantastic. So now the clover armor, we're going to put all of that on because the clover armor has a very neat little side effect. So as you can see, it keeps us fuller for longer. So that means we don't need to eat as often. So putting the 2 on means that we get double the buff. If I just take the slippers off and put the shin guards on, we get triple the buff, and it also means we retain water. So that means we're not going to be using as much as often. So with that full armor set, it's a cracking little armor set to start with, because it allows you not to have to worry about food or water storage. And there's Mr. Wolfie Spider. You can just keep on going by, thank you very much. Without further ado, we'll get back to sleep again. And we're freshly back in the morning. I do love that little cutscene that they've got in for the game now. These wolf spiders are staying up later and later, I swear. Okay, so we've got a survival, upgrade, a weapon, or armor piece. So what we'll do is we'll go into the smithing station, and what we'll do is we'll upgrade our spear. Now we need 2 brittle whetstones. So can we make 2 brittle whetstones? We can indeed. Fantastic. So let's get our spear upgraded. As you can see, it's going to give us an extra 5% damage and an extra 5% to our durability. So we're going to be able to do a little bit more damage with the spear. And not only that, we complete the Apprentice Smith quest line. So we've got rid of those 2 from Burgl. So what that's going to allow us to do is run back into Burgl, as it's the closest location to us. And now that we're back to where Burgl is, we should be allowed to pick up some more quests as we're on a new day. So let's see what quests Burgl has for us today. So, Trowel Gulch, excellent, so I wanted to go there next, so we will take that one, and there's plenty of mites there along the way, so we can kill those whilst we're there. So, fantastic. That's going to allow us to explore the yard just a little bit more, so what we'll do is we will meet you over at Trowel Gulch. Now, if anything happens along the way, we'll be sure to jump to it. I'm hoping it's not going to, so without further ado, I'll catch you over at Trowel Gulch. Ah. Being over my lava. Whew. That's a lot of lava.
That's not a grub. Oh well, whatever you are, I'm gonna dunk you.
So, welcome to Trowel Gulch. Wow, that was a welcome and a half. We need water. Oh, look at that. Excellent,
Feeling
loads of the stuff. So where are these little pesky mites? Let's count them up then, shall we? Being double teamed by the lava. Triple teamed. God, there is so much lava here. So that's one mite down. Can we find any more? There's usually loads of mites around here. There's another one. Take the free raw aphid. Excellent. Bosh. So that is the Trowel Gulch trail marker laid. So all that quest was basically to put a trail marker down, which means that anywhere on the map you can see that that flag is going to appear and it's going to tell us how far away this place is. Now we're going to set one up back at home as well, so we always know where home base is. So we've got 2 lawn mites killed. See if we can find the rest of them. There's another. Didn't know what hit him, that's 3. Now there is normally a bombardier beetle hiding around here. I would love to try and take it on. I just don't feel
That tastes really good.
we're just quite well equipped enough for that. Ah, here they are. 3 more to go. Oh, got too many, too many. Run away. Now, this isn't running away. This is just picking which battles to fight. As you can see, we've separated one from the other. These lava tend to like to attack in packs, and believe you me, you soon know about it when they start picking on you. They can easily overwhelm you if you're not careful. So taking them on one by one is definitely the best course of action. So we'll take on this last little mite. Nice, that's another quest completed. Well, that was exhilarating. So let's head on back to our base. Okay, so back at base, and so first port of call, we'll get that trail marker placed, so we always know where we are going to get home. So when you go in, you've got all the different icons you can use. So what we're going to put is our little house. We'll make it green. Excellent. So now, if I just move away a little bit, you can see it's very faint. That's because we're very close to it. If you look at the one we've just placed, that shows us where Trowel Gulch is, 160 centimetres in that direction. Now on the map, if you press the R key when you're on the map, you can place yourself a waypoint, which we have there. Then to remove it, you just hover over it and press the R key again. So, what do we need to do next? I think we shall go and see Burgl again, grab ourselves another quest. Have we got anything we can scan actually while we're here? Yes, we do. Nice, we've got some lava items there. Fantastic. Liquid Rage, that's a fantastic little smoothie to use as well. Let's get the acid gland done as well. Burgl are lovely, so we can make trampolines with that. What else have we got? Let's do these thistle needles. Thistle needles are fantastic because they're needed for early day arrows. And also spikes tips for defense. Fantastic. So we'll see what Burgl's got, or hopefully we'll still be at 1552 and we'll get that last item scanned. Burgl's got no more quests today. Okay. What's in the science shop? Is there anything that we can purchase? Cooking 101. Do we want that right now? It allows us to build the cooking station. I would rather save it to get the stem floors and that there. Now the meat share would be nice because that does give us an increase to our maxed health. Okay, do we have any mutations yet? Unfortunately, no we don't. Okay. Right, so let's see if the station is ready yet. Oh, nearly. There we go. As we get spoiled meat slowly, fantastic. Okay, so we will do a little bit of work on collecting some more resources then. A little scout around of the local area. We'll go off and empty our bag first because we seem to be rather full at the moment. Right, let's craft up some arrows and we'll get ourselves a sprig bow made. Oh, I need other than that for us. Okay, so I'll get some arrows made just to make some space. So there we go, we've got our arrows crafted there. Okay, so we'll get some more meat on the go. Okay, let's get ourselves a shovel crafted. Right, let's get some grubs. So we're looking for the little bits of earth that makes it look like something's crawling under the floor. You should be able to hear them as well. Ah, there's one. So like this, all you do is dig and pop the grub. Now they're not going to retaliate or attack, they just lie there for you to take care of. However, there is a possibility that it could be a lava sometime, so always be prepared. And ourselves a little mini grub hotspot. Nice. Okay, so back at base then. Our food's nice and cooked up. Let's just drop off some bits from out of our backpack if we possibly can. I think what we're going to have to do is make ourselves a second one. In fact, we'll make a couple. So we'll drop off the bits that we're not exactly using right now. We don't need that many arrows on us for the start. Just grab some more clover and finish off the rest. So the pace we're going through all these resources, you can see, as I said previously, you can never have too few resources at all. You can never have too much storage either. Raw grub meat, let's pick up the aphids. So the next station I'd like to make is the spinning wheel. What we need for the spinning wheels, we need to get some red ant parts and some clay. So what I would like to do is have a couple of these made. Just so that we can get multiple bits of rope and spider string as well. I think it's spider string, I've definitely got that wrong. What we'll do is we'll go to sleep, wake up at 6 o'clock. So now that we have our shovel, we're going to head on over to the pond area. We're going to come around this bit here. So if we pop a waypoint just there, and then once we've got some of this clay, we'll hang back around towards the tree and see if we can find ourselves a couple of ants to take on. So we shall focus. There's the bombardier beetle. In fact, let's peep you while we're here. Where have you gone?
Peeping goggle, you can't hide from me.
Ha! There's our first bits of clay. So let's get those. Clay is a fantastic resource. Clay is used for building foundations as well. So you can use the clay instead of using the scaffold. See, when it comes to combating and fighting bugs in this game, I've tended to be what they call the cheeser. So I will happily sit up on top of a rock where nothing can get to me, and I'll just fill it full of arrows, and then go down and collect it once it's killed. This time round, I'm wanting to try and do a bit more melee with them. So I've watched a cracking little video, who I will link in the bottom of the description for this one, and it's really got me pumped to try a bit more melee with these creatures. Goes through every single bug in the backyard, step by step, all the different attacks that these bugs have, so that you know when you need to block them, so you're not taking as much damage, and that you're able to basically take care of them a lot easier. So how much room we've got left in our inventory? Oh, we've got loads of room. Okay, so we'll keep on going. And Mr. Lava, let's go. Come on then. Well, that didn't go to plan, but still, he's dead.
Looks like the head of an action figure for some cartoon I don't watch. Feeling refreshed.
Let's see if we can find some of these little spiderlings. No, I'm not on about you guys. I'm on about those. Now they're very quick, and again, if they swarm you in a pack, they can be quite difficult to take on. That is a wolf spider awake. What are you doing awake in the daytime? What are you doing awake in the daytime, Mr. Wolf Spider? Go away. There you are. Nice.
There's a spiderling.
Let's go. Come back here. Nice, we're getting ourselves some nice, easy. And another one. Lovely. Let's go. Getting ourselves some web fibre here, which is great. It's what we came here for. Any spider webs around? So that in there where the mushrooms are, there's a hole back there. That is a wolf spider den. We're going nowhere near that. So we'll loop back around. And we're back at the start again. Oh yeah, I forgot to say about that. So that little dandelion tuft that just came out then, you can pick those up from chopping down dandelions. Now if you fall from far, it will allow you to float back down to the ground and take no fall damage. However, if you notice at the top, the hang time starts to reduce, so the longer you use it for, the more it depletes, and when it depletes to 0, if you are in mid-air, you will sink like a stone. So just be careful and mindful of what your dandelion is currently at. So we've got the repair tool, nice, got some clay foundations, and the armour dummy. Great, so we can use those on the wall mounts to put our weapons and armour onto to keep the storage free. What else can we do? Let's do the spider web. Web fibres even, sorry. I'd like to be able to build a dew collector. Silk rope, okay, so I reckon if we can analyse the silk rope, that'll allow us to make a dew collector, which will mean that we will have water for days. Okay, so that's some more raw science and brain power. Right, now let's see if we can find some annies, because we need some antipart. Right, so there's the anthill, so we should have some worker ants dotted around away from the main pack. You're feeling brave. We'll take one on, but not two. Come here then. Let's have a go. Yeah. We did nearly die in the process. So we need some plant fiber. And some more sap. How many ants? Oh, we need a lot more than that. Right, okay. Be nice to take that mat on. Okay, so the Annie ants seem to be out of our reach at the moment. We can try on the way home though still, so we'll keep a lookout. Oh, there is the orb weaver.
Let's take a look. Got you.
And I think it's fighting the ladybird. We might... I think it's killed the ladybird. If we could get to that ladybird, that could be some free loot. Can we get in and get out? I think we can, you know. Oh no, it's alive. Why would you just lay there like that? Oh, no, 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 no. Well, I'm not ready to take you on just yet, young lady. Ah, so this is the old anthill. I wonder if we can find a couple of ants anywhere.
Ants coming through. Go
See.
ant. That ant's got some moves.
Oh, no, no. Not all of them at once. Come back here.
Yo, Ed!
Okay, so let's head back to base. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us on today's episode. It's been a very fruitful episode. We've got plenty of the base built, we've got the workbench going. We'll get these spinning wheels made in the next episode so they're ready to go. And yeah, thank you very much for joining us. Always remember, have yourself a wonderful day. See ya.